Ooh.
It's a whole bunch of metal shavings. So, and that's the bottom of the crankcase. So, something in here. There it is! Right here! I just found it!
Where?
Right here! Right here! Yeah, so I just finally figured out what the problem was. So, as I suspected, it's a bearing that went out. So, and what I was hearing before was exactly what I thought it was. I thought it was a, as I was spinning it, that bearing had gone out, and those little balls were just falling on top of each other. So, and that's what was making that sound, and that's what it was. So the bearing went out, so I just have to replace this one particular bearing, and then I should be good. It looks like the gears all look to be in pretty good shape. So, and you can see here that this is just completely loose, and it's because that bearing is just destroyed. So I think that once I replace that one particular bearing, I should be good. So let's take this out of here if we can. So here's this top gear. So this goes on. I don't think it really matters which way it goes on. We'll note that these things go, or the little dots here go towards the outside. Yeah. Things inside there. So yeah, that bearing just got destroyed, and it left a big trail of junk inside there. So hopefully these other bearings are in pretty good shape. Depending upon the cost, I may replace a couple more of these bearings, but I mean, if they're good, I mean, I may not. So there's actually some shavings inside, even down here. So it may be good to be able to pull these bearings, maybe to reinstall them. I don't know if that's the case, or if I can do that, or how that'll work. I've never really pulled bearings like that before, but I may do that. So I found the problem. So you can see that bearing is just completely messed up. So, and that will definitely ruin your day. So, yeah, with that bearing being messed up like that, this thing's completely messed up here. So we'll have to figure out how to get that apart. I mean, you can see it doesn't even like to move, and that's because that bearing's screwed up. But yeah, I don't know exactly how to take this out here yet. I haven't read that far in the book, but I feel sure I'll figure it out here shortly. Yeah. So, all right. So I've already pulled this one off. It's just on here, and then you just pull this particular one off. The next thing is to remove the actual drive gear, and that's this one. So it just comes out just like so. It just sits in that bearing down there, which that bearing looks to be good. So, and here's another little piece of junk. So, and now, oops. So, the book actually shows all this stuff sitting on this side, but when I pulled it out, it just happened to be that the gears came out on this side. So, with this bearing messed up, I might have to pry this out, but we'll see what happens. Later on, I'll probably need a bearing puller to be able to get it out the rest of the way, but it should just come out. So I'm just going to try pulling on it to see if it comes out, which it doesn't want to, and I think it's because that bearing seized on there. So I'm going to use a screwdriver to help pry it some, I think. Well, let's give myself a little bit of leverage here. How am I going to do that?
Oh, wow. Wow.
It came out. There it is. The bearing is destroyed. So I just yanked on it quite a few times with this, and apparently I destroyed it the rest of the way, so now the bearing is completely messed up. So that you can see, I mean, this bearing is just gone. So, but it all makes sense. So the only thing that doesn't make sense is that he said to me that the thing had to lose power, and I don't think that it actually lost power. I just think that it made such of a bad noise that he just decided to stop, which is a good thing. So now all I've got to do is be able to get this piece off of here somehow, and I can probably do that with some type of puller of some sort. So that shouldn't be an issue. Worst case scenario, I'd have to buy this whole new piece, but I don't think I will. I don't think I'll have to. But that's it. Ha! I found the problem! Yes! Woo! I'm happy. Happy, happy. Look at it. It's not even...
Wow.
It's not even round anymore. So some of these ball bearings that were inside of the regular part of the bearing, they're not even round. They're kind of like oblong shape just because of them wearing so badly. So, but that explains everything. It all makes sense. The guy said the sound got progressively worse and progressively worse, and then all of a sudden it finally went. And that's what was it, or that had to be it. So everything else seems to be good. All the gears seem to be in pretty good shape. Doesn't look like I messed this up really at all, prying on it. So, not enough to really cause it any bad harm. But, yeah, all the gears look to be good. It's just that one bearing went out. And, makes me happy. Woohoo!
What did you read?
So now I'm just going on Burgman USA, and I'm gonna post what I found, and just so that everybody knows what was wrong with my scooter, and that's it. There's no number 9. I don't know what the deal is. There's number 9's missing. Alright, so it looks like we found the bearing that needs to be replaced. It looks like it's number 9 here. And you might have saw a preview there, but if I hover over 9, you can see that the price is only $16 to get it fixed.